Welcome to vlog 55. And I'm hanging out in Post Falls by what is probably one of the last fields left over before it gets turned into more developments. Post Falls is growing fast. And again, I have a beautiful sunset behind me. In this video, I want to talk about good credit and the story of my bad credit and that turned into good credit, and how I keep my credit good. So back when I was a kid, or not kid, a young guy, teenager, or like a young adult, I would say. Oh man, look at that sunset. I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't. You can't appreciate it through the camera, obviously. Anyway, so let me think here. When I was young, I saw credit cards like free money. And so I would obviously not be able to get many, but whatever I did get, I spent and maxed out. And there was bills that I wasn't able to pay because I was between jobs and whatnot. So I've had collections and all that stuff in my young years. And after I got married, it was time to get serious and think about the future and my family and all that stuff. So I worked on getting it cleaned up by paying everything off and then waiting a while before I could get a store credit card. I actually worked at a JCPenney as a watch battery replacement guy in one of those little nooks where you bring your watch to get the battery replaced. So I would work there, but I think that was probably the first time I got a store credit card because I worked there. They allowed me to have a store credit card with a very small credit amount. And then throughout the years, I would get more store credit cards here and there, and I would buy something and pay it right off. And after a while, companies would allow me to have a credit card, but it started with small amounts, But the trick was to not carry a balance. So I never wanted to carry a balance anymore. So if I used the credit card, I would pay it off right away, either literally right away when I got home or at the store. There's a way, so like in JCPenney, if you buy something on the credit card, you can right there at the same time pay it off right at the register. And otherwise I would pay it off whenever I got paid the next time, so within 30 days. And slowly my credit became better and better, and I also made it a rule to never be late on any kind of bills or payments. which is also a good thing. And then another trick I learned is that you can call your credit card every 12 months, I think. I believe it's every year. You can call them and ask them to raise your credit limit. And you can also ask them to lower your interest rate. So if you do that every single year, you can easily raise your credit limit higher and higher. And the reason you want it higher is because your credit score depends on, in part, on the percentage of your balance. So how much you're carrying, how much balance you're carrying every month on your credit card compared to your allowed limit. Now, I am not a financial advisor, so do not take my word for anything. I'm just telling you what I know and what I'm doing. Talk to your financial advisor or seek legal advice from a professional about all this. But anyway, so how I understand it is you have to keep your balance, or the balance that you have on your card, less than 30% of the credit limit to be in good standing. And so, if possible, don't carry any balance. So that's what I try to do, and not try to do, this is what I am doing. There is obviously sometimes some months where we have extra expenses. Owning a house is not cheap. Things go wrong. So sometimes I will carry a balance to the next month or next paycheck, and then it gets paid off. Yeah, I mean, that's really the simplicity of it. It's not that hard. You just have to basically discipline yourself to just pay everything off and don't carry any kind of debt. Obviously, carrying a mortgage, it helps me to have an active account. I mean, can you imagine having, I don't know, $10,000 of credit and using zero of it? I don't think the credit card companies will like you very much, and they'll probably close your card. But if you use it, have some activity on it, that will probably be good. I don't know. But that's what I'm doing, and seems to be working. But the benefit of having good credit is not only, like, I don't plan to go out and buy a boat using credit or anything like that. The only reason I keep good credit is in case of emergencies. Because in case of emergencies, I can go to the bank and get a personal loan because I have good credit. I suppose. I don't know. There's something moving in the grass. I hope it's not a snake. Anyway, so my thinking is, if I have good credit, it's always there for me if I need it. Also, whenever the mortgage rates go down, having a good credit helps you get it as low as possible. So if the mortgage rates ever lower again, right now I think they're about 6 point something percent, maybe 5.5 to 6.5% for a regular mortgage. Having good credit, you might be able to even buy it down, even lower sometimes. But if you don't have good credit, refinancing might be a little harder, I think. So these are my thoughts. This is how I keep or maintain my credit at a good standing, and also how or why I do it. It's just nice to have options when you need them. Okay, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day or night or whatever, wherever you are. Man, this background really looks good. I really like it. All right, see you guys in the next video.